We're back with a faux lock tutorial of sorts. I just want to say this. If you don't have any patience, get the crochet ones. Get the crochet. Get them. Because this is time consuming. This hair took so long to do. Like, it was a very interesting experience to say the least. But as you can see, they came out pretty nice. This took a long time. I think I was wrapping for like a day and a half maybe. But after all of that, I can say that the hair came out really, really nice. It was a lot. Like, I failed big time. Like, on the first one, like, multiple times. Like, you'll see. Like, it was bad. It was bad. But, you know, growth. I used whatever hair I had left over in my house. So, I used the purple hair that I had, that I did the spring twist with. I only used maybe a pack. Maybe, you know, a pack or two, because I alternated colors. And then I used this brand in 1B30 and 1B. They come with like 3 different sets in them. And then I just used, there was only like 2 left in here. So I just used like 1.5. And then the black only had 1. So I just use whatever was there. That but yeah, and then I, you know, accessorized or whatever, put some gold rope, some clips, and some hoops, and this is how it turned out. Some of the ends of the locks, I either like knotted them or I used nail glue. I used 2 different ones. The first one it was a brush-on nail glue, but this one was better. It's Kiss maximum speed nail glue. This one is super strength, and it gets kind of hot when you use it. So I guess that means it like works, like it really works. But yeah, you know, so I used like multiple methods to make sure the locks stayed in place and that they wouldn't unravel. And they've been holding up pretty well so far, so no problems here. If I had a lighter, I probably would have burned the ends, because that would just be easier. I tried to keep it as short as I could while still giving you guys a lot of information about how I did this and how long I took it. I'm not sure if I would call this a tutorial, but you can follow along and see how you would do it, or see if this helps at all. This was a very interesting experience, but I do like how the hair turned out overall. So stay tuned if you want to see more. Peace. So first, we're going to deep condition. And my hair is pretty dry, so I'm going to use the Dove Amplified Textures Deep Conditioner, and it has a really nice consistency to it. So I'm going to use my spray bottle and a wide tooth comb and my little piece of diamond brush. Don't judge. It works. And I've been deep conditioning first for a while now. I got this from African Beauty, and I don't remember her real explanation, but I guess it was just to add more moisture in before the shampoo takes the moisture out while you're cleansing your hair. And this has been working really well for me so far. So this is how I prep my hair before I do anything. It just works, and my hair always feels really nice and soft and moisturized, and my scalp feels clean at the end when I finish my wash day. So yeah, and I spray my hair, and then I finger detangle a little bit, and then I go in with my wide tooth comb and then going with my diamond brush just to make sure that the deep conditioner was evenly distributed throughout the part or that section that I'm doing. And then once everything is all twisted up and sectioned, I get a little bit more of the deep conditioner and just put it all over my head just to make sure, just like to get in my scalp and any places that I may have missed, just like a tiny bit. And then I put my hair in a plastic bag and then put my bonnet on top and let it sit there for about 20 minutes. And then I rinse it out, and that is pretty much it. And I only had a little bit of shedding. Like, it was crazy, like the tiny amount of shedding that I had. But after I let it sit for about 20 minutes, then I washed my hair with Cream of Nature argan oil shampoo, and I used the OGX, the Organics argan oil conditioner, and my hair was so soft and it was completely detangled. I just combed it out so that it was easier to part and work through as I put my hair into the braids to start working on the faux locks. So I'm gonna part my hair, and the section is gonna be fairly not large, but a little bit bigger than medium. That's kind of the size I wanted the locks to be. I didn't want them to be too small, because then I would have to do a lot of them on my head, and I really wasn't sure how this was going to turn out. So I was like, my best bet is to go kind of medium, kind of on the larger side, and just go from there. So I used Garnier Fructis, the Curl Treat and Style Butter, just to give my hair some moisture before I braid up my hair. Because my hair is going to be completely covered by the faux lock, it's important to make sure your hair has enough moisture. After I moisturize my hair with the Garnier Fructis, I'm gonna go in with the Shine and Jam just to give the roots some hold before I crochet the hair in, so I can start the faux lock basically. And the Shine and Jam conditions and moisturizes while it's in my hair, so it won't leave my hair feeling like crunchy and hard. And my hair really likes this because it really leaves my hair soft, and it still feels moisturized while I use it. And let me tell y'all this, starting off this lock was so hard. I don't even understand why I couldn't get the hair onto the hook or get the hook through my hair. Like, I've used the crochet hook before, so I don't understand why I was really struggling. Like, I really had to hold this crochet hook like I was on like a old house phone with the cord, and I had to, do something else with my other hand, so it was in my collarbone, and it's just a hot mess. And then when I finally got it, it took forever, not gonna lie. And I started, and I'm looking back at it now, and I'm like, how did I not realize that I was not doing this wrong? But in essence, the motion that you're supposed to be doing is wrapping, so you're not switching hands. So the piece with your braid and the smaller piece of hair is supposed to be in the same hand. The extra long piece is just supposed to be getting wrapped around like consistently until it kind of like runs out or it gets real small, and then you either knot it or use some nail glue to keep it secure. But what I was doing, I was switching hands, and that was creating a twisting motion with the hair, and that's why it got all loose and whatnot. And then when I finally looked at it, like what I was doing, I realized that it was a twist, and I had to do it all over again. It looks like a twist. I have to do this all over again. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, so attempt number 2. So I had a lock, but it was a little small. So I decided to add another piece on top. But I could not decide where to put the hair. So I started from the top. That wasn't working. And then I was like, you know what? Just put it lower, because that's where it needs to be secure. So I started wrapping at the bottom. As you can see, I got the motion down correctly. But when I thought I was finished, I looked at the top of the lock and it was unraveling. Okay, but now I have to start over. This is so annoying. But this hair would not come off, so I had to cut it with some hair scissors that I had nearby. It was just, I was tired. I'm not gonna lie. I was tired. The black hair that I have in my head was the easiest hair to wrap with. It was so soft and so smooth. That's why, like, these black ones, they look so good. Like the black locks look so good. So good. And this is hot water set hair. So like, all I had to do is just dip them in some hot water just to make sure they would stay, and they're pretty good. So day 2. Let's go. And this is how much I have done. It's not a lot, but it took a long time. Like, I stopped, I did the last one, like this one, I think. It was like 3:20 in the morning, and I was like, okay, yeah, you can stop now. And it's 4:06 p.m. so I'm just now starting again. I've been up for a while, but I just haven't wanted to touch this. But let's get into it. I need y'all to count how many times I make myself look like that emoji with the one eye closed and the tongue sticking out, because I feel like that's my brand. That emoji is me. I consistently make that face. On some of them I used a rubber band, and then the others I wrapped my hair around itself. Like if I was doing a twist out and I wanted my ends to be coily, that's what I would do. I just wrap it around itself, and then that's how I basically secured the bottom of my hair, because my actual hair is like longer than the lock, like a little bit longer than the lock, and I didn't want it to be like that, so I just folded it up about like halfway maybe, and then wrapped it around itself.
And I just wanted y'all to see me wrapping like each color of hair. So I have footage of the black, and then this last footage is with the purple, the like purpley blue hair, and that hair was easy to wrap too. And it gives the textured element of the lock that some people look for when they do these, so they look more natural. But you know, I was just using what I had around my house, so all three of these were very convenient, and it allowed me to come out with this tricolor look, and I really like how it turned out. Last one. She's a blonde. And when I got to this last lock, y'all don't know how excited I was. You could not tell me anything. I was so excited to be done. My arms was hurting, my collarbone hurt, my neck hurt. I was tired. I finished around like 1:30 in the morning that night. So I was pretty proud of myself. This is how it came out, and when I tell y'all I really like this, and I can't wait to try and do it again but with different hair. So if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Don't forget to keep up with me on Instagram, and I'll see you later in the next video. Peace.